We want to demonstrate practical the way it should be done. 2021 NECO trial question number 2, part 2. This is the diagram. This is the mirror in the middle. This is distance x. This is theta 1, theta 2. Middle of the mirror q. The length of the mirror is AB. Distance, this is the first pin P1, second pin P2, P3, P4. This is incident ray, this is reflected ray. This is your eye. You are provided with plain mirror, optical pins, 4 thumb pins, plain sheet of paper, mirror holder, and other necessary equipment. Using the diagram above as a guide, carry out the following instructions. 1. Fix the drawing paper on the drawing board. 2. Place the mirror vertically with the slide side on the drawing paper. Trace the outline AB of the mirror. 3. Draw a normal PQ to make the outline at the middle of Q. 4. Draw a straight line through A to make the outline of the mirror at the right angle. 5. Trace the incident ray CQ, the pins P1 and P2, so that it meets perpendicular line through A and C, such that CA is equal to X, is equal to 1 centimeter. Replace the mirror on its outline. Locate the images of P1, P2 through the mirror using the 2 other pins, P3, P4, so that P3, P4 and images of P1 and P2 are in a straight line. Remove the mirror and pins pins P3 and P4. Draw the straight line through the pin point to meet AB at Q and CA at D. 8. Measure and record angle ACQ as theta 1 and angle ADQ as theta 2. Also record the values of X. 9. Evaluate theta is equal to half theta 1 plus theta 2. That is theta 1 plus theta 2 all over 2. That is average of theta 1 and theta 2. Then find the inverse of X and tan theta. 9. 10. Repeat the procedure for 4 other values of X equal to 2.0, 3.0, 4.0, and 5.0 centimeter. Tabulate your readings. Plot a graph of tan theta against X inverse. 13. Determine the slope S of the graph and evaluate K is equal to 2x, where S is equal to slope. State 2 precautions taken to ensure accurate results. 15. State 4 characteristics of the images of an object formed by a plane mirror. Number 16. In the diagram below, how many images are formed? This is the image of the object. This is the mirror. Now let's start. This is the plane mirror. This is drawing board, cellulose drawing board. This is plain sheet of paper. This is pencil. This is these are a drawing pin. This is drawing pin. This is protractor. We're going to use all of this. So I will perform one of the experiments. I've done the remaining 4 consist. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 centimeter, 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 3, 4, 5 centimeter. But I will repeat 5 centimeter. I will repeat 5 centimeter now. I will repeat 5 centimeter now. This is what we call traces. I will repeat 5 centimeter. Now, we are going to start with this ruler. It is better to use long plain ruler. This is small plain ruler. So we are going to start by drawing by drawing the X. Sorry, let me jot it down. Let me point it down. I'm using the paper tape to replace thumb pin. Now, I'm going to draw a length of 5 centimeters. This is the end of 5 centimeters. It's another 5 centimeters on top. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So at the middle of 5 centimeters, we are going to place the mirror to find out the length of the mirror. The length of the mirror is 15 centimeters. So we are going to demarcate it here, and at the point where you have 5 centimeters here, join the two together. The middle of 50 centimeters is 7.5. This is middle, 7.5. So you now locate the middle with the height of X. I'm using X equal to 5 centimeters here, so that I'll be able to locate the image easily. So this is X from here to here. X is equal to 5 centimeters. So this is our Q, this is our A, this is our A, this is our B, this is our C, this is our G. Now we are going to place pin at a distance of minimum of 2 centimeters. This is P1, as you can see on the marker board. This is P2. This is P2. Now, you now replace the mirror back to the point. After that, we are going to use the P3 and P4 to locate the images of P1 and P2. This is the point. This is the point. So this P3 cover the images of P1, and P2. This P4 cover P3 and the images of P1 and P2. After that, we are going to remove the mirror, remove P3 and P4 and join them together to meet Q at AD. At AB. You extend this one to D. So now there is going to be a symbol here. This symbol means this is incident ray, and this symbol means that this is a reflected ray. Incident ray. This is P1. This is P2. This is incident ray. This is reflected ray. This is theta 1, this is theta 2. Now, to make it distinct and clear, let's locate it on the marker board. Let's do it on the marker board again. Now, this marker board represents my plain sheet of paper. This is length of 5 centimeters on top, 5 centimeters on top, then 5 below. I'm using 4 here because the length is not all that. The length is not up to 10. So from here to here is 4 centimeters. X is 4 centimeters. So we are going to place the mirror here. When you place the mirror, you locate the middle. Let's use this one. Locate the middle. Then you join let's use this one. Maybe I'll get a big mirror, it's possible better. Let's assume this is the length of the mirror. This will be the middle of the mirror. So we join X. Okay, first of all, let's locate the length. This one indicates that the mirror is painted with stiffer color at the back. I think it is there. This is the mirror is painted at the back. So you join we are at the end of 4 centimeters to the middle. You place a pin here, another one here. This is P1, this is P2, this is incident ray. This symbol means that this arrow means that this is incident ray. So after that, you place a pin here, another one here. You now use another pin, pin P3 and P4A to locate the image of these two pins. So this will be P3, and this will be P3, this will be P4. This is reflected. This symbol means that this is reflected ray. So you produce this is B, this is A, this is C, this is Q. You produce the image reflected ray up at the point where it cut it. That is your D. So this will be theta 2, this will be theta 1. So in the question, we are directed to record the values of theta 1, theta 2 in X, you are given x. So we are going to now the experiment has been performed, and these are the values. These are the values for 1 centimeter. Oh, this is how to get the value of theta. This is how to get the value of theta. This point will be at this point C. Then this 0 will be on line AC. So you now continue to count 0, 10, 20, 30, 38. When you want to measure the one on top, this one will be like this. This point will be at point C. The line will be at 0. You start from here, 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So that is how to locate the angle. So the angle has been measured, and these are the value. For x is equal to 1 centimeter, theta 1 is 80.00, theta 2 is 80.00. For x is equal to 2 centimeter, theta 1 is 70.00, theta 2 is 70.00. For x is equal to 3 centimeter, theta 1 is equal to 60.00, theta 2 is equal to 0.00. For x is equal to 4 centimeter, theta 1 is 56 degree, theta 2 is 58 degree. For x is equal to 5 centimeter, theta 1 is 50.00, theta 2 is equal to 50.00. Now, the next thing is to find the average. This theta is theta 1 plus theta 2 divided by 2. So 80 plus 80 divided by 2 is equal to 80. 70 plus 70 is 140. 140 divided by 2 is 70. 60 plus 60 is 120. 120 divided by 2 is 60. 56 plus 58 is equal to 114. 114 divided by 2, 108. Will give us 54. 50 plus 51 divided by 2 will give us 50. Now, the value of tan 8, tan 80 is 5.61, 5.71. The value of tan 70 is 2.748. The value of tan 60 is 1.732. 1.732. The value of tan 54 is 1.376. The value of tan 50 is 1.192. X inverse of 1 is 1.000. Inverse of 2 is 0.500. Inverse of 3, 0.333. Inverse of 4 is 0.250. Inverse of 5 is 0.200. Now, these traces, we call this paper, where you draw everything, we call it traces. It's very important to the extent that you must submit these traces. If you don't submit these traces, you will do the mark for these traces is 2 marks. Then, the moment you don't submit these traces, you will lose mark 2.5 mark here, 2.5 mark here for theta. You lose this 2.5 mark. You will lose the mark for this also, 2.5. They will give you mark for this and this. This 2.5, because these are derived value. This is fundamental quantity. This is derived quantity. You get mark for this, but the moment you don't submit the trace, you lose 2.5. You lose this 2.5, making 5. Then 2 marks for traces. 2.5 plus 2.5 plus 2, that is 7 marks. So, table for drawing your table like this, you get 1 mark. Now, there are the reason why students fail this practical each year it come out is this. Majority of students will work in group. 5, 10 students. We draw one of them, we draw the traces. They will now write the names of 10 students under it. The students on the number 1 student is one that we will record the mark for traces for, and these 2 marks. Others, numbers 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, no mark for traces, no mark for S, no mark for theta. They will get mark for this. So that is the reason why majority of the students fail this experiment each year, any year it comes out. So don't engage in group work. Make sure you perform your own experiment and submit it. Now, let us plot the graph. Now, we want to plot the graph of tan theta against x inverse. The maximum value of tan theta is 5.671 and the minimum value is 1.19. So the scale we are going to use here is 0.1, 0.2, 0.5. 0.5 will be used to represent 5 small squares. So this is 0.0, 0.5, 1.0, 1.5, 2.0, 2.5, 3.0, 3.5, 4.0, 4.5, 5.0, 5.5. For the horizontal axis, the maximum is 1.00, the minimum is 0.2. So we are going to use 10 small squares to represent 0.1 units. So this is starting point 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9, 1.0. Now, when you are plotting graph, we plot in 2 decimal places. So, we are going to plot 5.67 against 1.00. 2.75. If the second decimal is, the third decimal point and the third figure is greater than 5 or greater than 5, we approximate it and add it to the next one. So we are going to plot 2.75 against 2.54, 1.73 against 2.33, 1.38 against 2.25, 1.19 against 2.2. Now let's start. 5.67 against 1. This is 5.5. 5.67 will be on top of this one. This is 1. So 5.67 will be around here. This is 2.75 against 0.5. This is 2.5. In between 2.5 and 3, we are going to get 2.75. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 against 0.5. This is 0.5 here. Then 1.73 against 0.33. 1.7 will be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 against 0.3. 0.33. 1, 2, 3. Then the next one is 1.37 against 0.25. That's 1.38. 1.38. 1, 2, 3, 4 against 0.25. This is 0.3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1.19 against 0.2. This is 1.2 against 0.2. 1, 2. This is the graph. We are now going to join them together. It's called 1, 2, 3, 4. It's called 4 lines. So let us calculate our slope. Our slope draw a very light triangle to calculate your slope. It's a right angle triangle. So let's calculate our slope. This is our y2. This is our y1. This is our x2. This is our x1. So our y2 is 5.67. 5.67. Our y1 is 1.12. 1.12. Our x2 is 1.00. Our x1 is 0.20. So this one will give us 5.67 minus 1.19 will give us 4.48 divided by 0.8. This one will give us 5.6. So our slope is 5.6. We are directed to calculate k is equal to 2x, where s is slope. 2 times 5.6 will give us 2. 2 times 6, 12. 2 times 5, 10 plus 1, 11. 11.2. 0. That's our proportion. That's our a. Then our proportion, our fully parallel scenario in leading meter rule. We make use of meter rule in the experiment. Then the second one, limited and corrected 0 reading protector. We make use of a protector. This protector. We make use of it. This protector. We make use of this. Then we use this one. After we use this one. 4 characteristics of image formed by plane mirror. The first one is it has the same size as the object. It is factual. It is upright. and it is laterally inverted. Not only that, the distance of the object in the front of the mirror is the same distance with the image at the back of the mirror. The four characteristics of images formed by a plane mirror are: 1. It is the same size as the object. 2. It is virtual. 3. It is laterally inverted. 4. It is upright. 5. The distance of the object in front of the mirror is the distance of the image behind the mirror. Now, the last question, B2. You are directed to calculate the number of images formed by this object. This is the object. This is the mirror. The angle here is 180. So n is equal to 360 minus, alpha theta minus 1. 360, the angle is 180 minus 1. This is equal to 2 minus 1. So the number of images is 1. That's only one image.